About a minute away from the start of the 7th game, 7-8 here. Daryl Puckett with you alongside Aaron Vargas for this game between the Martin Methodist Redhawks, 24-6 on the season, 12-6 conference play, number 4 seed, going up against the University of Mobile, the Rams, 15-11 in the 5 seed, coached by head coach Billy Evans, 3rd season. Assistant coaches Courtney Ward and Danielle Dixon for the Rams, and for the Redhawks, coached by Cal Bent. Assistant coaches is Darius Moore and Rachel Brown. Quickly, we'll go over the starting lineups for Martin Methodist. The 4 seed is going to be the 5'4" junior guard out of Coleman, Alabama, Nina Mills. Out of Shelbyville, Tennessee, 6' sophomore forward, Kelsey Smith. Out of Murfreesboro, Tennessee, 5'8" senior guard, Kelsey Nowlin. Out of Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, the guard/forward, 5'11" sophomore, Abby Clayton. And to wrap it all up, out of Nashville, Tennessee, the 5'10" sophomore forward is Kayoko Wade. Now for Mobile, out of Faith Academy in Mobile, Alabama, the 5'4" sophomore guard, Sydney Westry. Out of Jackson, Mississippi, 5'9" sophomore guard, Jamesia Hudson. Out of Collins, Mississippi, 5'11" junior guard, Molly Speed. 5'10" junior forward. Out of Mississippi, that's Taniqua Myers. And to wrap it all up, the Starkville, Mississippi, 6'3" senior center, Jaquela Johnson. Aaron, really in this ball game, Mobile is a very physical team down low with Johnson. You know, about a week ago, you had broadcast as well over at AUM for a basketball game as the Warhawks and Rams went up. And Johnson, very physical presence down low, can push you around on the boards. Yeah, there's no question about it. And it's really an interesting dynamic that Mobile brings out. Obviously, because of Jaquela Johnson inside at 6'3", a senior that is a beast on the inside. But if you get too post-conscious, if you suck in a little bit too much, then you're going to get hurt by the shooters. And Molly Speed, Kaylee Koenig, both of them can knock down shots from outside. So they're a team. You can't really focus on the perimeter because Johnson will hurt you on the inside. You can't focus in on the post too much because Speed and Koenig will hurt you from the outside as well. Absolutely. Martin Methodist, the 4th seed, Mobile, the 5. Winner of this game will move on to playing number 1 seeded Bethel at 5:30 p.m. Central Time tomorrow in the semifinals. So a lot going on in this game. Bottom half of the bracket's already set. It's number 6 Blue Mountain defeated AUM earlier today. They'll face the number 2 Loyola Wolfpack. So that's the bottom half of the bracket. So winner again will play number 1 seed of Bethel tomorrow. But overall, Martin Methodist is a pretty good guard team, but they're going to have to pass the ball outside the perimeter and try to get open looks against this bigger Rams team. Yeah, we'll see. I'm really going to key in on Kelsey Nolan, a 5'8" senior guard out of the Nashville area from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. She's the leading scorer on this team for the Redhawks, just under 13 points per game. So I'm definitely going to look to her to have a big game tonight and be the one that the offense for Martin Methodist goes through. So you heard it from here. We're approaching tip-off here at the Crampton Bowl Multiplex, Game 7. I know what you're thinking. I've been here for every single game in the tournament. Been a pleasure, though, so far. Been a good day in day 2 in the quarterfinals. I'm tired after that last game. This is your 7th game today? 7th game. You love it. I do. At the center court, getting a little excited. Ball goes up in the air. And who else? Jaquela Johnson comes up with it. Rams have the ball, works right side. It's Huddleston. Pass to Johnson. Over to Speed, left wing. Pass it down low. Long 2 is going to be shot by Hudson. Rebound is going to be the Redhawks. Get up. They're on. Going to get half court. Pushing the ball around. Got Wade. Right side. It's going to be Nolan. Chest pass. Back to Nolan. Working the ball around. Hit out of bounds. Be Redhawks basketball. But I kind of like what the Rams doing quickly. You know, they come back, jump right out. Of course, they didn't score, but being aggressive early, that's what I like to see. Yeah, that's what you want to do. You want to try to get things started on the right foot, and I think we may have an injured player. I think it's Taniqua Myers. She tried to deflect that pass off of the bench, and she ran into one of the chairs over there, so she's going to come out of the game. So moving the ball around. Mara's injured, it appears. come off, pass the ball, gonna drive, dish in the lane, put up with a shot, in and out, missed by Kara Anderson. No, excuse me, that's Nina Mills with a miss. Back on offense is the Rams. Westry has it. Bout out to Speed for deep, miss. Rebound, it's gonna be Red Hawks. Pushed up the court now is Nina Mills. Works right side, finds an open Smith. Smith's gonna drive the lane. Left hand gonna go up. On a rebound, fouled by Jaquela Johnson, and she'll be going to the line. First team foul, first on Johnson.
We'll credit Kelsey Smith doing a great job penetrating, missed the shot, got her own rebound, but if you're mobile, you got to put a body on her. Can't forget to box out the shooter.
So at the line will be Kelsey Smith. On the season, 73% from the line, averages right under 7 points per game. As Aaron said, Nolan averaging right under 13, so leading scorer for the Red Hawks. But at the line is Smith. See what she can do. 18:54 to go first half. Puts up the shot. Swish, so Smith puts the Red Hawks on the board. It's 1-0. Puts her foot down, is ready. Spins, puts the ball up there, hits another one. She's got 2 for 2 from the line. It's 2-0. Sydney Westry brings up cross court. Ball around, Speed's got it. Thought about the 3, doesn't. Goes in the lane for a 15-footer, and she hits it. So Molly Speed ties it up. She's got 2, and it's 2-2.
She passed on a pretty good look for a 3, but she drilled a shot from the elbow, so you can't fault her too much for putting points on the board either way.
Ball in the lane's going to be fouled, and that's going to be Abby Clayton. So she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Michelle Swopes is coming in the ball game for the injured Mares, so that's a sub right there for the Rams.
Martin Methodist right now being really aggressive, trying to get to the hoop, and by doing so, they've gotten to the line, back-to-back possessions.
Free throws missed by Clayton, 0 for 1 from the line on the season, 80%, so a little uncharacteristic for her to miss one. Second shot up, and she makes up for it. She gets it to go. She's got 1, 3-2. Red Hawks with the lead. Molly Speed out across, pass it to Hudson. Hudson goes up post, gets it in to Mares. Mares back in the game, puts up a shot and hits it. So she's got 2 and the lead, 3-4.
Really good finish inside by Taniqua Myers, using the body contact to create a little bit of space, and then a good strong finish with a good touch off the glass.
Right wing's got it, drive in, dish back out, Nolan. In the corner, a 3's going to be put up. It's going to rim in and down. It's going to be Red Hawks going to jump back on the basketball.
Look, just happened to go in and out.
Another 3 put up. It's going to miss again. And another rebound is going to be Wade. And Kyoko Wade's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Actually, I think they're going to count the bucket. It's a tough finish. She got undercut. Somebody, I think, was trying to box her out and didn't even realize she had the basketball yet.
So 5-4. Wade hits the other one, so she's got 3. Half court, cross has got Hudson. Back at the top to Speed. And a player is going to be thrown down for the Rams. That's going to be Westry. She hit the floor hard. They're going to call the foul on Kelsey Smith. Got a little aggressive defensive end. Slam Westry down. Inbound's going to be Hudson. Pass out. Got it to Speed. Speed's going to shoot real deep. She's going to miss. Wade comes down with the rebound for the Rams, or for the Red Hawks, pushing it up. Fast break now. Settles back down. Scott Nolan, right wing. Back over his side. Back at the top. Smith. Drive, dish it back out. 10 on the shot clock, and Westry's going to get in, hit it out of bounds. He's going to stay with the Red Hawks.
Great anticipation. She read that pass. It was televised, or you kind of see where she was going to go with the basketball. And Westry, really good job to jump into the passing lane.
In the lane, shot gets put up off the glass by Nina Mills. She's got 2. Hudson's got it. It's 8-4. Loses it. Wade takes it away for the Red Hawks, pushing it up court now. is Mills. She's got court vision. Between her legs, pass it out. It's going to be a deep three shot. Missed off the glass. Comes down the rebound's Wade. Rebound Westry for the Rams. Sees Hudson. Left side. Going to drive in the lane. Little Kobe shot. Going to miss. Rebound. It's going to be Mills.
No reason to take a shot like that so early in the shot clock. She had a defender all over. It took a little fadeaway. That's just not a shot you want to take there.
And the shot's going to be put up and good by Kelsey Nolan. She's got her first 2 points of the ball game.
Martin Methodist spreading it out right now. 5 different players have scored. Nobody more than 3 points, but they spread it out well.
8-6 your score. Rams with the basketball. Hudson, the free throw line. Pass it to Westry, left corner. Going to hand it off, get the speed. She's going to pull up for a 2, and she's going to hit it. She's got 4 shooters that can hit it from anywhere on the floor.
And really, she doesn't need much space at all. We saw earlier she took a really deep three, had some room there. It was a pretty well-contested shot, but she was still able to knock it down. So
Kelsey
she's one
Smith's
of those
got it.
lanky shooters that can drain them.
Down low, a foul's going to be called. Michelle Swope's going to be called for the hack down low. Team's third. Actually, team's fourth. 10-6 is your score. So Martin Methodist with the lead. And Mills will inbound for the Redhawks. The 4 seed against the 5 seed here in Game 7. And Haley Rutledge for the Redhawks, passing the ball around. Outside is Mills. Going to drive the middle, back out is Nolan. Going to do a spin move. Nice. Delivers it down low, and it's blocked out of bounds by Hudson. That's Gloria Jeter. Puts up the shot and was thrown. She checks in too, so using a lot of subs off the bench early for Coach Bent.
Hudson at 5'9" blocks a shot of a 6-foot player, and you just gotta go up a little bit stronger than that.
Nolan finds a wide open shot in the corner. Air ball. Rebound is going to be the Rams. Bounce pass. Pass it up court. Gets it to Koenig. Koenig throws it around. Down low to Jaquella Johnson, and she's going to miss. In and out, but put back it up with a stolen pass is Taniqua Myers. She's got 4.
Myers just muscled it away from Martin Methodist there. She rebound clean when it was down near the waist level and just ripped it away.
14:51 left to go. Up by 2. Martin Methodist with the ball. Moves it in the lane, and they're going to call a charge, so Westry takes it. And it's going the other way. Foul's going to be called on Haley Rutledge. That's her first.
Good job by Westry getting her feet set, understanding that the player had her head down a little bit out of control. She just took the collision, and now the ball back to Mobile.
Myers has got, hands it off to Koenig. Koenig goes up, loses the basketball, back to Hudson. He's going to give it to Koenig. 12 points, leader in scoring for Mobile. He's got it. She comes off the bench, step back, long 2, and she's going to hit it nothing but net.
That's a tough-looking shot. We mentioned earlier that Molly Speed doesn't need a whole lot of room to take a shot, but there, a little step back, long range, too.
So Koenig hits the long shot. Redhawks back with the basketball. Nolan's got it, moves the ball around in the corner. It's going to be Jeter. Out of bounds, Mobile hits it out, so it's still going to stay with Martin Methodist with 14 even.
Good job by Jaquella Johnson. She anticipated that pass and she gambled on it, but luckily got her hand on it to deflect it out of bounds.
Mills takes it to the basket, missed, but it's going to be a rebound, put it back up by Jeter, and she'll be fouled. So she'll go and shoot 2 at the stripe. Foul's going to be on Koenig. That's her first. Team 5th. So all tied up here, 10-10, 13:54 to go.
Continues to do a good job getting to the free throw line. 4 of 5 from there as a team so far. Now 5 of 6. She knocks down her first.
So Jeter hits it. She's got 1 for 1 from the stripe. Only averaging 2 points on the season. Misses a second rebound. Jaquella Johnson from Mobile. Back out to Westry. She's going to move it across half court. 13:45 to go first half. Tied up. 1 point lead. Koenig's going to take it to the hole. Left hand's going to miss. Out of bounce. It's going to stay with the Rams. So 1 point game, Mobile with the ball and the lead. Jaquela Johnson will inbound up in her own basket. Finds Koenig, right wing, pump fake. Gonna call for Westry. She comes back and gets it. Right side, back at the top, finds Hudson. Almost stolen away, and it's a turnover, but it's gonna go off the fingertips of a Red Hawk player, defender on the ground. So 18 on the shot clock, and the Rams still have the ball.
And that ball just kind of bounced off everybody. Nobody could grab it, almost like when a football gets loose, bounces all over the place.
Koenig gets a pass, inbounds, gonna step back for a deep two, and she's gonna hit another one from the high elbow.
Tell you what, she's got the little step back jumper down. She did it earlier from a few steps behind the free throw line, does that one from the elbow, and that's a quick release.
Rams take the 1 point lead, moving the ball around. It's the Red Hawks. Step back's gonna be a three, and it's gonna come off the top of the rim. Rebound is Myers, back out to Westry for the Rams. Pushing it up court, and Koenig's gonna go down low to Jaquela. She's gonna put it up and be fouled from behind. So she'll go to the line to shoot two. 12:54 left to go, first half. Rams have a 1 point lead, 12-11. Jaquela Johnson will go to the line to shoot two.
I think it was Kayla Beatty who was not in good position defensively. Credit Jaquela Johnson for sealing off the defender, and really all the defender could do there was foul her.
Johnson hits the first, 69% on the season, so she can shoot the ball from the stripe. Getting ready for her second. Puts up the shot, and it's going to rattle in good. So on the court now, moving the ball up the cross half court. Checking the game is Janasia Williams for the Red Hawks. Williams has got it right wing, gonna drive in the corner, dribble it back out. Gonna find Nolan, top of the key. She's gonna bail on it. 7 on the shot clock. She's gotta do something. Just out in the corner. Needs to put the ball up in there. There it is, gonna be a missed shot. Rebound Koenig for the Rams. And the Rams have it across half court, over to Sydney Westry. She's gonna dribble it back up to the center of the court. Get a play call from Coach Evans. Bounce pass, finds Koenig. She's just gonna post up and shoot the long two. Rebound though is Mayer. She's gonna go up and she's gonna be fouled. So she'll go on to shoot two. And you can tell the aggressive nature of Mobile to go to the rack to get those rebounds.
Yeah, there's no question. Taniqua Myers of Southwest Mississippi is just so strong inside. Not always is she in perfect position to get rebounds, but she's just stronger than the players around her.
She hits her first, so Mobile out 15-11, up by 4. Looking to make it 5 for Myers at the line. 2:04 left to go, approaching that first media timeout. He's gonna miss it, but rebound Wade, taken back away by Hudson for the Rams, and not a good decision by Kayoko Wade.
Yeah, Wade just lazy with that pass. You've got plenty of time to give it to your guard and with the outlet pass, but she just got lazy with it, trying to force a pass that wasn't there.
Ball's gonna come out, go out of bounds, but it's gonna stick to Mobile, so that's gonna come up on the under 12 media timeout. So we'll take 1-2 with 11:47 left to go in game 7 of 8 here at the Crampton Bowl Multiplex. It's 15-11, up by 4 as Mobile will return. Right after this, you listen to SSAC Sports Network. Back from the media timeout, under 12 media timeout. So up by 4. And the ball, so Rams going to inbound. Jaquela Johnson going to take a deep 2, and she's going to hit it from the baseline. She's got 4. 17-11, up by 6, Mobile. And Martin Methodist are bringing up cross court.
Jaquela Johnson is going to be a huge problem for Martin Methodist if she can knock down that jumper from about 15 feet away. She's already a load to handle, but if she can knock a jumper down too, that's all kinds of problems.
I want you to guess who she reminds me of. Power forward for Portland, NBA.
Lillard. Damian.
No, he's a point guard.
Who am I thinking? I'm
Played
blanking
at
on his
Texas,
name.
Played at Texas.
I'm blanking on his name right now.
Well, I want to let you think about that. We'll come back with your answer later on in the broadcast.
Google this. Siri.
Go ahead and ask her. 11:13 to go. Rams with the basketball. Top Myers out to Connick. She's going to pull up the 3. And she's going to hit it. Falling down is Kaylee Connick. She's got 7. Leads all scorers. Out by 9, 20-11. Janasia Williams has it. Passes over to Haley Rutledge. Drives in the lane. Back out. Finds Nolan. She's going to drive in the lane. Go up. Contact. And they're going to get the rebound. Nolan's going to go back up, and it's going to fall. Kelsey Nolan's got 4. Timeout. Martin Methodist, so we'll take one, 2. 10:43 left to go. Up by 7's Mobile, and they'll have the basketball. We'll be right back. Listen to SSAC Sports Network. Only a 30-second timeout, so back on the court. Mobile up by 7 will have the ball. And, Aaron, did you figure out who I was thinking of from Texas?
LaMarcus Aldridge.
And that's how Jaquela Johnson plays the game. She can shoot. She's got range. Johnson at the top of the key. Now, if she would have pulled that, I'd have definitely believed it. Conning's going to have it. Taken away. Nolan for the Red Hawks. Pushing numbers, pass it up, and Williams is going to lay it in. She's got her first bucket of the ball game. 20-15. 4-point run coming back for the Red Hawks. Speed's got it. She's going to put up the deep 3. Rim in and out. That almost fell. Wade with a rebound. Red Hawks pushing up the field. Nina Mills has got it. It's going to fake out everybody. Go across. Nolan's got it. Driving the lane. Pass out to Williams, and she's going to spot up for a deep 3. Missed back end rebound, Kaylee Connick, and off to the races. Cross half court, right wing, back at the top. It's going to find Hudson. 9:45 to go, first half. Up by 5 with the ball, Rams over the Red Hawks. Connick gets it to Johnson in the lane, puts up the one-handed shot, miss, rebound, Red Hawks, and the player's down. Looks like it's Wade, but she gets back up, losing the ball. Nina Mills, she's going to get away, and a foul's going to be called on Taniqua Myers.
And I don't know how that happens. First, Nina Mills falls to the hardwood, kind of slides on her knees, but keeps her dribble alive, so she stands back up, and then she was just swarmed by the defender, and then picks up the foul.
Back in the ball game, Sydney Westry for the Rams, checks in, out Kaylee Connick. So on the court, cuts in speed. Westry, Myers, and Johnson for Martin Methodist. Williams, Rutledge, Beatty, Nolan, Wade. Nolan's got it in the lane. Pass it back up. Finds Smith. Smith's going to give it up. Nina Mills driving. Going to take it herself off the glass. Miss. Rebound Williams. And it's going to be a jump ball tied up, and it will stick with the Red Hawks. So 9:10 left to go, first half. Up by 5 is Mobile, but threatening with the basketball. Checks in the ball game. Abby Clayton, out comes Kayoko Wade. Mills will inbound. Pass out, finds Nolan. Back to Mills. Thought about the 3, but takes it back. Looks Williams in the middle. Out to the top. Got Nolan. Drives left side, brings it decides to dribble back out. Now she's going to take it. The shot miss. Take it up with a rebound. Taken away by Jaquela Johnson. And the Rams have the basketball. Westry's pushing it. Bounce pass. Finds Hudson. Hudson going to go down low again. Find Michelle Swope. She's going to miss. Rebound. Nina Mills. And Redhawks on the offensive. Williams got it. Goes baseline, loses it. And Mobile, it's their turn. 8:36 to go. Up by 5 with the ball. 20-15.
Back-to-back bad possessions for Martin Methodist. The previous one, just too much dribbling. If they would have made an extra pass early in the possession, they could have had an open three, but as it turned out, they didn't, and that time an early turnover. So a little bit sloppy play there from the Redhawks.
I've got a feeling that Faulkner is not going to tip off at 9:30. The shot's going to hit. No, it's going to be up under. Almost hit. Nina Mills with the rebound for the Redhawks. Push it up middle. Back to Nolan. Left side. Williams.
This must be your 7th game call today.
I don't know who told you that. Long 3 shot by Redhawks. Rebound. Rams pushing across court. Westry's got it. Hands it off to Koenig. Almost lose her balance. Ball in the lane. Nice pass, but not looking down low as Swopes. So another turnover for the Rams.
And Hudson, she had an open look if she wanted it, but she passed it up to throw a pass into a crowded paint area. I think if she had to do that over again, she probably takes a shot.
Ball in the corner. Kelsey Smith has it. Gives it Nina Mills. Spin. Nice move. Back outside to Smith. Hands it off to Nolan. She's going to take another spin move. Puts it up, but not going to fall. Rebound. Rams. Transition. Here we go. Hudson's got it. Right side. Back out to Koenig. Going to drive in the middle. Take it herself, but it'll be stripped from behind. As Kelsey Nolan hits it out, it'll be Rams basketball.
That's the old just let them by you and then tip it from behind him. Nolan let Koenig get by her a little bit, then with that left hand got it in there and poked it free onto the baseline.
A lot of sloppy play in this game as Jaquela Johnson's got it. She's going to take it herself. Going to post up, put the shot, reckless. And see what they're going to call.
Offensive foul.
So Jaquela Johnson commits her second.
And right, you can't, it was the start of the move was good, but then with essentially her back to the bucket, she just tried to throw it up near the rim, and you can't do that. You've got to be in good position to score the basketball. It was a good spin move back to the outside of the paint, but she never squared back up and really didn't even get a hook shot off. It was behind her.
Trying to pull a KG. Kevin Garnett down lows. Johnson.
Pulling out a whole lot of NBA references for her.
Hey, you got to. Game 7. Driving lane. Shot gets put up, and it falls for Kelsey Smith. Got 4. 3-point ball game, but still up by 3's Mobile with the basketball. 6:54 left to play in the first half. Sydney Westry's got it. Right wing. Can't really make up mind where she wants to go. Finds Kaylee Conning left wing. Conning finds Swopes. Not Sierra Anderson, actually. Conning's going to get a wide open look for 3. It's going to rim in and out. Rebound down low. Put back up by Anderson, and it's going to go. So the 6'3 senior out of Vaughn, Mississippi, out of Thomas Christian gets it to go. And it's 22-17, 5-point ball game. Rams up. Mills moving it back and forth. Back to Smith. Drive middle is Mills. Dish going to drive middle. Come back out now, Smith. A lot of indecisive offensive possessions for both teams. There's a turnover. Hudson takes it away from.
Really good defense there for the Rams. Tenacious on the outside, eventually leading to a turnover.
Westry back at the top. Is going to move the ball back. Try to slow it down, run some offense. 14 on the shot clock. Conant goes down low. Nice feed, goes up. And Michelle Swopes will go to the line to shoot 2, the 6'1 junior center out of Fort Payne, Alabama.
A really good feed inside, and Swopes with good position right underneath the basket, and there's nothing you can do if you're Martin Methodist if a post player gets the basketball in that area.
So timeout is going to be called by the Redhawks. We'll take one as well. It's 22-17, up by 5 as Mobile will return. After this, listen to the SSAC Sports Network. coming back from a timeout. I don't know how I let a media timeout slip past me, but that's one. No timeout by the Red Hawks, actually media timeout. So that's why for the full 90 seconds. Up by 5 is Mobile.
You're fired.
I think I should get some leadway. It's my 11th game in 2 days. 5:45 left to go.
Can't even make a joke about that. That's serious. 11 games in 2 days.
You know it. Swope's at the line. Going to try to add on his 5-point lead for the Rams. Swope's 49% from the stripe on the season. Hits the first one. It's on the board, first point. For her, 23-17, up by 6. See if she can hit the second. Puts a shot up and makes it rain. 24-17. 7-point lead for the Rams. Cross half court. Nina Mills has got it for the Red Hawks. Feeds it in the corner. Finds Kelsey Smith. She's going to drill back out top to Nolan. Now back to Mills. She's going to pull back for a 3. Miss. Rebound, Koenig. And here's a fast break look. Looks right side of Molly Speed. Almost a travel, but she pulls it back.
Wow. That was, she kind of took a couple steps, a little jump stop, a little pivot. It's all right, we'll allow it.
Speed back to Koenig. You tell me right, it's a mixed call. I've seen some calls today. Offensive foul. So Rams turn it over.
Man, you've lost it. 11 games, about, what's that, about 23 hours on the air last couple of days?
Close to it. Red Hawks are out of the basketball, down by 7.
You want me to just take over play-by-play for a minute? Nina Mills crosses into the front court left to right.
Oh, back with it. Haley Rutledge has got it. Pass the ball outside the perimeter. Red Hawks have the ball. Under 5 minutes to play first half. Nolan has it. Back over. It's going to be a shot by Rutledge. Missed 3. They're going to call a foul on the floor. See who it goes against. And it's going to be an offensive foul. So it's going to be a foul down low. It's going to be on Swopes, her second. So Coach Evans wants to talk it over with Koenig and Westry for a second. At the line, though.
The officials talking with Kyoko Wade about what she did to commit that foul. I guess it was a moving screen. She kind of shuffled her feet a little bit at the last second to try to make it a better screen, and, well, that's how you get called for a moving screen.
Sarah Anderson at the line. Shoots a free throw, rattles in and good, so she hits the front end. She's got 3 points, 1 for 1 from the line. 57% from the line, not bad for a 6'3" center. See what she can do.
50 what?
57%. Rutledge has got it. Cross to Mills, moving across half court. 4:30 left to play, first half. Up by 9 is the Rams. Red Hawks with the basketball at the top of the key. Mills has got it. Shot fake, goes in the lane. He's going to take it to the hole. Upside, going to be fouled. She's going to go to shoot 2 shots. So that's one good thing about what they're doing. You know, they're down in this game by 9, but they're still being aggressive, trying to take it to the hole, trying to get fouled and get to the line.
Yeah, no question about it as Nina Mills knocks her first free throw down. She's really good at giving you that little head fake on the perimeter, and then she's very quick off the dribble, does a good job penetrating.
And Mills hits them. So it's 26-19. Up by 7's Rams with a basketball for Mobile. Koenig's got it, right wing. Pass it back to Westry. Trying to look for an open player in this, against this 2-3. Koenig's got it, splits the defense. Hit's going to hit the deep 2, and she's got a nice shot off the bench. Leading scorer, 12 points per, and she's got 9 first half.
And that was right in the middle of a double team with no room to shot. She just kind of pulled out of nowhere, and somehow she got it to go.
She's able to shots because she's left-handed, so those defenders coming on her right side. So nice shot off the elbow. Nolan will have it. Stop her dribble. Back out to Mills. She'll pump fake. Drive in. More of a head fake, really, but Nolan will shoot the 3, and she'll hit it from deep. Kelsey Nolan, she's got 7. Timeout on the court, Mobile. It's 28-22. 6-point lead. Full timeout taken by Mobile, so we'll take one as well. It's 3:34 left to go first half, and Mobile's up by 6, 28-22. We'll be right back listening to SSAC Sports Network. .332 left to go, first half. Rams with the lead, up by 6, 28-22 with the basketball. Cindy Westry's got it out to Koenig for 3 in the corner, and it's gonna fall down, almost hit though. 2 of those shots, almost looks like it goes in, but it hits the bottom of the net, so a little bit deceiving from our view up here. But
yeah, I think she came up just a little bit short on that 3, but it did from this angle. We're kind of elevated above the floor. Looked like she drained it, and well, Koenig usually does drain it, so you can't really blame us.
Williams has it, Janacia. Back at the top, going to be a travel against Williams, so turnover for the Red Hawks. And the Rams will have the basketball again. 3:11 to go, first half. The Rams are up 28-22. It's been a back and forth game. Struggle, it seems like at times for both teams to score, Aaron, but it seems like the Rams being just a little bit more consistent, moving the ball against this 2-3 against the Red Hawks. Deep 3 by Speed's going to be missed off the front end. Rebound back to Speeds. The ball perfect. Going right back to her. Koenig's got it. Back up to Westry.
You know, and Daryl, Koenig has been a huge part of that. She's such a confident shooter. She really doesn't need room to take that shot, and she's been really consistent for him. So she's been a huge part of Mobile's consistency.
Westry dishes it to Koenig for a deep 3, and it's going to miss right up in the basket again. So falling short for Koenig of late. Missed her last 2 threes. The ball, move it across, back to Williams, up to Nina Mills. Now Nolan's got it, drives in the middle. It's going to put up a shot for a 2-pointer. She's going to hit it as she steps back. She's got 9. It's 28-24, and Martin Methodist trying to fight their way back into this ball game. Molly Speed's got it left side, left wing for the Rams. Back deflection. Koenig takes it back up, tries to feed it down low, gets it to Anderson, back out to Westry, moves it over. Speed's going to shoot the deep 3, come off the front end, rebound down low, put up blocked, and the Red Hawks are off. Mills, fast break. Reckless with the ball, but gets it to Nolan. Nolan's right side off the glass, and she's going to get it to go. She's got 11, and it's going to be a timeout on the court, so we'll take one as well. Up by 2. Is Mobile with 1:39 left to go first half. It's 28-26. A quick 30. We'll be right back listening to SSAC Sports Network. .138 left to go first half. Rams up by 2 with the basketball, 26.
And quick note for Mobile, in that timeout, head coach Billy Evans took out Koenig and took out Speed as 2 shooters. He was not happy that they were airballing those open looks.
Evans in his 3rd season, so experience with his team for Mobile. So he knows his players, and his players know what he wants. That's definitely not what's the fact. Noel Morris checks in. So for the Rams. Inbound pass. Gets up. Stolen away by. Going up. Nina Mills. Fast break. Up the basket. Left side. And gets it to go. Nina Mills has got 4. And guess what? It's all tied up. Approaching 1 minute to go first half.
Mobile allowed Martin Methodist just to hang around and hang around. Missed shots from Mobile, and credit the Redhawks have done a good job just kind of slowly churning themselves back into this game, and now it's all tied up.
Going high elbows, going to hit a shot from Sarah Anderson. She's got 5. Big minutes for her off the bench. They're up 30-28. 48 seconds left. Williams is going to shoot the ball. Baseline's going to get it to go for the Redhawks. And as soon as they took the lead, it's all tied up.
Trading buckets right now in the last 60 seconds of the first half. These offenses are starting to look good.
Noel Morris has the ball. Going to come back. He's got left side. Is LaPorce Grissett. She checked in as well as Morris. And the deep shot is going to be missed. Rebound, down low is Anderson. She's going to sling it out, so no shot clock. 15 on the game clock before halftime. Grissett's going to go in the lane to Anderson, dip it back out. Hudson's got it, going to drive up. He's going to go with the floater, miss. Rebound down low is going to be the Redhawks. Pushing it now. 4 on the game clock. Put it up. It's got right side, and it's going to get it to go for Kelsey Smith. She's got 6. And it's 32-30. Redhawks take the 2-point lead going into halftime. And Aaron, looks like she took more than 2 steps maybe, but she gets it to go.
Well, Coach Billy Evans, he didn't even wait for that layup to be made. As soon as that pass went and she had a clear lane to the basket, he started walking to the locker room. So he is extremely irritated with his team. Mobile had the lead for most of the first half, but they will head to the locker room trailing by a bucket. And you have to credit the Redhawks. They did an outstanding job fighting back in this game, creating turnovers and doing a good job attacking the lane and putting points on the board.
So irresponsible ball control for Mobile is going to lead up down by 2, and Martin Methodist up 32-30 at halftime. So we'll take an extensive break, return to action right after halftime. Listening to the Southern States Sports Network. Approaching the start of the second half, and the score is 32-30. Martin Methodist, the Red Hawks, take a 2-point lead over the University of Mobile with the Rams. Aaron, right at the end of the half, Coach Billy Evans of Mobile wasn't very happy on the transition play. Martin Methodist to lead.
Yeah, I think that was just the struggles in the first half coming to a head for the University of Mobile, because it definitely just wasn't just that play that irritated Coach Billy Evans. It was the play of his team really in the last 10 minutes of the first half, because they had a chance to create some separation between themselves and Martin Methodist, but play got a little sloppy. They missed some open looks, and I think that's when things really started to change, is when Kaylee Koenig and Molly Speed, the two best shooters on this Mobile team, went ice cold. We saw them airball threes, and those are two players, if they get an open look, they almost never miss.
Winner of this game will go on to play number 1 Bethel tomorrow at 5:30. In the semis, number 2 Loyola will play number 6 Blue Mountain, and the ball's going to go out of bounds. The second half started, but Red Hawks will still have the basketball inbound under their own basket. It'll be Nina Mills out there, but again, we'll go play number 1 Bethel, and confidence, whoever wins this game. Bethel didn't play very well today, but they still got out with the win. At points, it seemed like Belhaven played them real tough, but still pulled away in the end was Bethel. So look for that matchup tomorrow as Red Hawks moving the ball around. Williams back out, got Nina Mills. She's going to step back for a three. Miss. Rebound, Kaylee Koenig. She's going to hand it off to Hudson. And here is the Rams back on offense. Westry at the top. Goes in lane. Keller Johnson up and in off the glass.
Excellent possession there from the Rams. Pass in the middle of the floor at the free throw line. A great dump pass inside to Jaquella Johnson, and she gets the ball with position on the block, and there's nobody to stop her.
Tied up 32-all. Red Hawks with the basketball. Nolan's got it in the lane. Spin move, goes to the rack, and she's going to be fouled, so she'll go in line to shoot two. So Martin Methodist doing a good job early on, trying to attack. So Kelsey Nolan will go in line, and she'll shoot two.
Tell you, that's the go-to move by Kelsey Nolan, is kind of cradle the ball and go a little spin move and try to finish strong at the bucket as she knocks her first free throw down.
Westry is going to be called for her first team foul. It's 33-32. Red Hawks take the lead. Second shot's going to fall, so Nolan's got 13, and it's 34-32. 18:52 left to go in this game. Hudson's got left wing for the Rams. Going to lob it in the middle, get Myers. Back off to in the corner to Koenig. Swinging the ball outside. Hudson's got it right wing. Looking to get in the lane. Going to go baseline, give it off to Myers. She's going to go up, miss, get her own rebound, and she's going to be fouled. So she'll go to the line to shoot two. So swapping fouls them both in. And Taniqua Myers will go to the line.
Good job by Myers to just kind of stick with it. She got her first shot rejected by Kayla Beatty, but she grabbed her own rebound, like you said, and was able to get herself to the free throw line, but she misses the front end there, hit it off the back iron.
See if she can hit the back end. Kayla Beatty's first foul of the ball game. Team's first. Both teams got a foul. 34-32. Red Hawks up, but now cut to one, 34-33. As a shot falls for Myers, she's got 6. Left side's Nolan. Looks up. Nina Mills going to post up, shoot a three, and it's going to skyhook in. And a big shot by Nina Mills. She's got 7.
I'll tell you what, she doesn't have that many points, like you said, just 7, but she has undoubtedly been a difference in this game, controlling the basketball, running the offense, and now knocking down a few shots.
Cuts in the top, moving around, trying to get it to Johnson. She's going to lose it, steps on the line, turnover, Mobile. And Martin Methodist will have the basketball. They're up by 4, and it'll be a quick timeout on Mobile's side from Coach Billy Evans. So we'll take one as well. 18:04 left to go in this game. Full timeout, so we'll be back in a minute and 15. It's 37-33, 4-point lead for the Red Hawks. We'll return. Listen to SSAC Sports Network. Coming out of the full timeout from Mobile, Martin Methodist has a 4-point lead, Aaron's 37-33. And what does Mobile exactly have to do on the offensive end to get some, I guess, more consistent shots?
They've got to do a better job moving the basketball. We saw in the opening possession they did an outstanding job throwing it to the free throw line, a dump pass inside to Johnson. So they just got to do a better job playing team basketball, not relying on the dribble penetration as much, not relying on shooters like Connick to try to create their own shot. You've got to move the basketball and get open looks.
Splits the defenders, goes up is Kelsey Smith, but she's going to travel, so it'll be a turnover. Jaquilla Johnson will inbound, but you got to start to wonder what's happened to Molly Speed. She hasn't came back in the game this second half. Coach Evans apparently wasn't happy with her in the first half.
He was really irritated with both of his shooters in Speed and Connick. He called a timeout and took both of them out.
Connick's going to hit the floater, so that's going to fall.
Maybe that'll get her going because her teammate Speed, like you said, is sitting over there. And Coach Evans talking with her a little bit, but she's going to stay over there. So Connick is going to be the go-to scorer, possibly Johnson inside for Mobile.
Connick's got 11. 37-35, Redhawks 2-point lead. Pass it across the court, driving in the lanes, getting pushed. Nina Mills has got it. Gonna go middle, go up with the up under, rebound, put back up, off the glass, miss, and Jaquilla Johnson's gonna get tied up with the basketball. Possession arrow is gonna favor Mobile, so the Rams will have it. Down by 2, looking to tie it up or take the lead with a 3.
There's another good job by Nina Mills. The much smaller player at 5'4", getting inside with a big Jaquilla Johnson at 6'3" and tying her up. They didn't keep the basketball, but still a great job and a great hustle play.
Connick's going to put up a 3. She's going to miss out of a zone defense against the Redhawks, but rebound Jamisha Hudson. And let's restart it, 22 on shot clock. Johnson's going to shoot the shot around the free throw line. Rebound, Myers back out to Connick. She's going to split the defenders. Left hand up, and it's going to fall. She's got 13. What a pure stroke.
I tell you what, she can finish in some traffic. That was a floater, kind of slash runner. Players on either side of her. Like you said, she's a left-handed, and lefties make it a little bit sweeter.
In the lane, turn it over is Mills, taking away Jaquilla Johnson. And Westry's got the basketball for the Rams, all tied up 37-all, approaching 16 minutes to go in this game. Winner will advance, play number 1 Bethel. Myers almost loses it, get down to Jaquilla. She'll go up, be blocked from behind. It's Kelsey Smith, and Nina Mills will take it. Cross half court now, it's the Redhawks. Pass it over to Nolan. Right side, looking back to her left to Smith. Finds a wide open shot for Nina Mills. She's going to miss, and it's going to be a foul against the Redhawks. So a push in the back, it'll be Rams basketball.
Well, I saw somebody scream no way from across the floor, and I think it was Kyle Bent, head coach for Martin Methodist, because his girl was getting boxed out. She just kind of slid out of the way, and the Mobile players, almost like getting the chair pulled out from under you, she went to the ground. But it really, in my estimation, wasn't a foul.
Sometimes position isn't enough compared to the refs, so that's on Beatty, her second. Rams have the ball. Westry at the top. Work left side, gonna find Hudson. Back to Westry. She's gonna move the basketball, find the lane. Jaquilla Johnson's gonna shoot the shot. Air ball, but ripped down. Myers with a rebound. And it's gonna be a foul on the Rams will have the ball still. It's gonna be on Kelsey Nolan, so that's gonna be her first. Team's third, tied up. 37-all. Rams will have the basketball. Going to inbound is Hudson. Pass outs. It's got Westry. Hands it off to Connick for 3. And she's going to hit it buckets from 3. She's got 16 on the night off the bench. And 40-37, 3-point lead for the Rams.
And if you're Martin Methodist, do not let her catch fire. We have seen what she can do as a shooter.
Nolan hits the two-pointer off the baseline, so nice look from Kelsey Nolan. She's got 15.
That's a smooth shot right there. Just one dribble to her right and a nice-looking finish.
Hudson's got it, going to drive in the lane, dish it back out. Myers has got it, going to go up, right side of the glass, miss it, And who's going to come down with it? Be the Redhawks. That will be Abby Clayton.
Tell you what, Kayla Beatty has been a beast inside defensively for the Warhawks. She is sending, or the Redhawks, I should say. She's been sending away all kinds of shots.
Goes baseline. Nice move. Beatty's going to go up, and it's going to be a charge. So go against the Redhawks. That'll be Beatty's third. Offensive foul. So Rams will have the basketball. 14-17 to go in this ball game. Up by 1 is Mobile. 2 minutes away from the first media timeout in the second half.
You're just all over those media timeouts now. You know when they're coming.
Absolutely. Around 12 and 6. Connick's got it. Pass at the top. Westry with the ball. Connick's going to get the shot again. It's going to bounce off the rim. Rebound down low is going to be Clayton for the Redhawks. Pushing the ball up court is Nolan. She's going to drive. Do a little stutter step in the lane. Get it off to Williams. She's going to shoot the long 2. Miss. And it's going to be a foul. Who's got the push in the back? They're going to call that.
Sydney Westry, I think, Mobile.
So Westry, second team, her third. Up by 1 still. And here comes Molly Speed, the 5'11 junior guard out of Collins, Mississippi. She can shoot, but finally seeing her first action second half. Pass the ball out. Nolan's got it. Going to drive up left side off the glass. She's going to get it to go. She's got 17 points.
Now we said it. Nolan, the leading scorer for Martin Methodist, averaging 13 a game. You heard it from Daryl. She's got 17 already and over 13 minutes left in this game.
Molly Speed's going to toss over Koenig. Left wing, going to hand it off to Hudson. Back to Speed. She thought about the deep 3. Going to pull up at the free throw stripe, and she's going to get it to go. So 6 points, and it's important to get Speed going for Mobile. 42-41. The 2-pointer gives the Rams back the lead, up by 1. Moving the ball outside the perimeter. Shot fake. Shot gets put up with a 2. Going to be missed by Nolan. Rebound. Speed pushed up. Koenig with a rebound. Pushed over to Hudson. Koenig. Stutter step. Going to go in the lane. Dish off. Going to be a nice assist. And the bucket's going to fall. That's going to be Michelle Swope. She's got 4.
That's just a great play by Koenig. In the lane, she drew the defender. Got a little bit of a no-look pass to Swopes, and that was just easy pickings for the 6-1 post.
Clayton gives it up. Nina Mills drives in the middle, goes up. Nice feed down low to, let's see, that's going to be Wade. Wade's going to be hacked.
The biggest pet peeve I have in basketball is when there's an official right underneath the basket, right where the action is. He doesn't call a foul, but the guy 40 feet away on the other side of the floor is the one that blows the whistle.
It's almost unbelievable because Wade, she got hacked in the back of the head. An apparent foul, but so the back official's going to make the call. It's 44-42, Mobile up by 2. Wade's going to put up a shot, not going to fall. Rebound Speed out for the Rams. Moving across half court, Hudson. Dribble it up to the right side. 2-3 defense for the Redhawks. Back to Koenig. She's going to drive in the lane. Dish down low. Swopes. Missed layup. Rebound Redhawks for Wade. Push it up the court. There's the Redhawks. Driving in the middle. Going to dish back out. Put at the top. Stolen away in the backcourt. Who's going to get there? And it's going to be Wade with the ball. She's got to get it up. And it's going to be backcourt violation is going to be called on Kelsey Smith, and I don't see where that was. I mean, she did have it, but she was across the opposite side, so maybe something I missed, but backcourt violation.
Yeah, now down on the ground is Kyoko Wade. Looked like she may have twisted. Well, we don't want to.
Might be close to her knee, but
yeah, it looked like a knee.
Immediate timeout. Mobile up by 2, 44-42. We'll return right after this. You're listening to the SSAC Sports Network. Mobile up by 2, 44-42. Daryl Puckett back here with you alongside Aaron Vargas. Second half, 11:53 left to go. It's going to be a big loss for Kyoko Wade for Martin Methodist. Looks like she twisted up her knee. So she's going to be helped off the court, go to the bench. So that could potentially be a big loss for the Redhawks.
Yeah, no question about it. She's one of the starters on this team for Martin Methodist, one of the post players. She stands at 5'10". So really, I look to Kayla Beatty, who has played outstanding minutes off of the bench. Not so much on the offensive side of things, but on the defensive side of the basketball. Kayla Beatty has been outstanding, a 6'2" senior from Ider, Alabama, and she has been just outstanding defending against some of the big players from Mobile. Lots of block shots, don't have the official number for you, but she's definitely altering the way that Mobile plays inside.
Mobile on the court, Hudson, Speed, Connick, Swopes, and Anderson. For the Redhawks, Williams, Mills, Smith, Nolan, and Wade. Turnover.
There's Beatty with a steal.
Pushing it up court. Mills looks right side of Nolan. Looks like she might post it for a three. She doesn't, but three's going to be pushed up and sank by Kelsey Smith from downtown. She's got 9. And look out, back up by 1's Martin Methodist.
Back and forth we go in this one.
45-44. Mobile down by 1 with the ball. Going to be a foul from behind. That's going to be on Beatty.
Yeah, that's one of those times where the player in offense position, don't try to push the envelope. She reached across and tried to deflect the pass. That's when she's going to have to cut her losses and say, okay, she'll have that one.
Ball's going to be lobbed in. Back out at the top, stolen away by Williams. She's all by herself. She's going to go off the left side of the backboard and up and in. Thought she was going to throw it down, Aaron.
That would have been nice. I was excited. I was on the edge of my seat. She had that look in her eye. Thought she could throw it down.
Up by 3 is Martin Methodist over Mobile. 47-44 is a reproach. Under 11 minutes to play in this game. Speed's got it. Back out to Connick. Working right side. Out to Hudson. In the lane. Gets it to Anderson. Goes up one hand. Misses. Rebound Mills for the Redhawks. Pushing it. Transition. Going to bring it back. Now cut it back in the lane. Back outside to Nolan. Hand it back off. Gives it up. Another deep three is going to be put up, and it's going to sink. Kelsey Smith hits another. She's got 12.
Wow. Starting to catch fire, and it's really been different people at different times for Martin Methodist. It's been in spurts. Nina Mills, obviously Kelsey Nolan, the leading scorer. Now it's Kelsey Smith.
Stolen pass from Mills. Gets up to Williams. She's going to go right side, be fouled from behind, and that's going to be Speed with a foul. It's going to be her first. Team's 5th, so up by 6, going to the line is Janasia Williams to add on to the lead. 10:03 left to go in this ball game.
Last couple of possessions for Mobile, just careless with the basketball. The turnovers resulting in easy buckets on the other end.
First shot, Williams. Rattles any good. She's got 5. We'll remind you, winner of this game will go off to play number 1 Bethel. After this, will be the last game, game number 8. Of today in the quarterfinals. It'll be number 5, William Carey out of Mississippi playing the hometown fave, number 4, Faulkner. The game was scheduled to go off at 9:45, but a little bit delay, so it's going to be a late start. So it's 52-44, under 10 minutes to play. Rams with the basketball down by 8, and a foul inside is going to be called. See what they're calling on.
And really, Mobile, they're going to have to switch things up a little bit. They're getting very predictable on offense. They almost always try to go with that first pass to the free throw line.
And a missed shot from Johnson. And it seems Mobile's rushing their offense. And Aaron, you're right. It's more of a 1 pass, 2 pass inside, and the shot's going to go up.
Yeah, and they're really trying to force things right now. They're forcing passes, they're forcing shots, they're not letting that offense work and letting themselves get an open look.
Mills dribbles it back out, loses her dribble, gets it to Nolan. 5-4 on the shot clock. Got to put it up as Mills. She's put the deep shot, put it up under the basket with a rebound. And wow, look at Kayla Beatty go. She scores her first bucket of the basketball game.
And everything is just working in favor of Martin Methodist right now. Nina Mills put up a shot with about 4 seconds left in the shot clock. Normally, you shouldn't do that. You still got a few more seconds to work with, but the air ball goes right to Kayla Beatty, who put it back in. As the officials now gonna huddle, and I don't really know why.
No clue. The basket should have count, but they haven't put it out on the boards yet, so it reads 52-44.
The only thing I can think of was that Mobile was arguing it should have been a shot clock violation, but we mentioned because Mills took that shot with 3 or 4 seconds to go on the shot clock, Beatty had plenty of time to grab the rebound on the air ball and put it back in.
So the coaches will meet with the refs at center. We'll take a quick break, return to action. 9:15 to go in this game. 52-44 is the score. Red Hawks up. We'll be right back. SSAC Sports Network. Back on the court, 9:15 to go. Confusions rises, both coaches. Heck, Aaron, be honest, I'm a little confused. Basket doesn't count, but basketball will be Rams. Speed will have it right wing. Back at the top to Westry. Move it at Koenig. Moves around the defense, puts up the shot. Not going to fall. Rebound, Jaquela Johnson. The ball's going to be hit out of bounds off Smith, so Rams will have the ball. Do you have any explanation on what could have transpired there on the court?
No, I don't, Daryl. Back to you.
9:03 left to go.
It couldn't have been shot clock violation. The shot clock didn't go off, so I don't know.
Conning swings it to Speed. She's going to shoot the long three. Going to miss. Rebound Delos. Nolan pushed out. Finds Mills for Martin Methodist. Over to Mills. She's going to shoot the long three. Miss back in. Fighting for the rebound. It's going to go out of bounds. Red Hawks basketball. Looks like it came off the foot of Molly Speed as she rushed over there to get the ball. So it's going to be a timeout. Mobile, so we'll take one as well. 8:44 left to go in this ball game. And Martin Methodist is up 52-44. We'll return back to action after this on the SSAC Sports Network. So coming out of the full timeout from Mobile, still confused on the explanation what happened for the basket up under, but none is provided, so Red Hawks will have the basketball. Mills are bringing out, left side, is going to dribble in, dish off, give it to Smith. Smith back at the top to Nolan. Nolan's going right corner, getting a screen from Beatty, doesn't take it, drives middle anyways, dishes it out. Williams, left side, back across, 8 on the shot clock. Shot's going to be put up, brick. Ball's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be Rams basketball. So Mobile needs to get something going. They're down 52-44, and defensively, Rams need to do something different to cause some turnovers.
Yeah, and really just kind of going back to the offensive side, it's either got to be Koenig or Speed. They have to start knocking down jumpers. They've gotten some good looks, but they have not been able to consistently make them.
Nice pass and assist from Speed to Johnson up the left side of the basket. And it's either going to have to be Johnson getting it done down low, or Speed and Koenig are going to have to shoot lights out.
Yeah, that was a good look inside. Like you said, great feet from Speed. She was on the right wing, threw it all the way across the floor to the left block, and an easy finish for Johnson.
Smith drives in, goes up to the floater, misses. Fighting for the rebound, going to bring it down is the tiny Westry. And how about that? The 5'4" in there and pulls one down.
In amongst the trees, it's the little girl climbing up the ladder and getting that rebound.
Johnson out to Koenig. Koenig's going to shoot the three. Air ball going to be off the finger. And honestly, I think I was off Mobile. It looks like it was off maybe Myers, but ref's going to miss that.
That's the third time that Koenig has airballed a three tonight. I don't know what her percentage is from outside, but she is not shooting at her usual rate, or at least making shots at her usual rate. And tell you what, those are ugly misses.
And Koenig's going to put up a floater. Miss. Rebound's going to be Mills for the Redhawks. Working across half court, pushing it up. Back around, finds Smith, back to Mills. Right wing, pump fake, goes in the lane, goes up right side, and count the basket. No, it's going to be.
Wow.
Wow,
Yeah,
it's a tough foul, so.
I think they're going to count the bucket.
So count it, 54-46. Mills, the tough play, 5'4" junior guard out of Coleman, Alabama. She's got 9. Looking to get in double figures with this free throw here. 7:14 left to go, up 54-46.
I've been really impressed with Nina Mills as she knocks down the free throw to complete the three-point play. She's very aggressive. She handles the ball well, and she's not scared to go inside despite being taller than everybody else on the floor.
Koenig's got it, left side, going to pull up the 15-footer baseline. Rebound down low. Ball's going to be off the fingertips, and it's going to be Redhawks basketball. From my point of view, again, it looked like it's going to be off the hands of Martin Methodist, but
I think they called a foul. It was actually Taniqua Myers who got called for the push there. It definitely was Kelsey Nolan for Martin Methodist, but she was pushed into the basketball.
Another questionable foul. Mills has it. Pressure from Mobile. Passing the ball, Williams back to Mills. Deep, gets a screen at the top. It's in trouble. Got to push it. Got Williams wide open. She's going to go in the lane, go up, and they're going to call a charge. So offensive foul. And Mobile will have the basketball. So Janasia Williams will get her second. Approaching the last media timeout of his ball game. 6 to go, 55-46. A 9-point lead for Martin Methodist. Sent back in a 2-3. And Westry will let the ball roll and then pick it up, cross half court, save some time. Hudson right wing. Fires it back to the top to Westry. Over to Koenig. She's going to back down her guard, and it's going to be an offensive foul against Koenig. And there's your girl again. Mills takes it, takes the charge, and it's going to be Redhawks basketball.
I'm telling you what, she's got a motor. She's all over the place defensively, offensively, distributing the basketball, driving the lane, knocking down shots.
Foul's going to be called against Mobile. It's going to be on Westry. That's her 4th, team 8. So at the line's going to be Kayla Beatty. She's got 2 points. On to 9, up 55-46. Trying to put this game out of reach is Martin Methodist. Coach Cal Bent has been excited, has been depressed. A lot of emotion over on the sideline. Shot's going to go rim in and out. Rebound down low is going to be Swopes pushing across half court. Hudson's got it for the Rams. Pump fake, goes in the lane, gets the pass. Going to be a missed shot by the Rams. Rebound pulled down by Beatty. Out to Mills. Mills across half court. Hudson behind her, almost fouled. Going to get it. It's going to fall into a trap. It looks Williams. Pump fake, goes up. Missed a shot. Gets her own rebound. Puts it up again. Koenig will take it away off the boards. Walk right side. That spin move again. Gives it up. Wide open. Hudson. Hudson will be fouled. Going to the line to shoot 2. So down by 9. Trying to cut into that lead. That's going to be a foul on Abby Clayton. So that's going to be her 3rd. Last media game. 5:48 left to go. 55-46 your score. Redhawks up. We'll return right after this. Listen to SSAC Sports Network. At the last media timeout, under 6, 5:48 left to go in this game. At the line, Shamika Hudson, first shot falls, first bucket tonight. 43% free throw shooter. Not good, but hits the first one. Hudson puts it up, hits the second, so 2 for 2. She's got 2 points.
Yeah, take that with you're not a good free throw shooter.
55-48. Sometimes you got to eat your words as a broadcaster.
That's true. I've done.
Williams has it left wing. Back at the top is Mills, the anchor of this offense for the Redhawks. Drive right side, 12 on the shot clock, working baseline. Got to do something with it. Going to go reverse layup. Miss, though. Rebound by Mills again. Ball's going to be tied up on the court. And another jump ball. Possession arrow is going to be favored for Martin Methodist.
Now, I'm all for, not backing down and the high intensity, but there are certain times where you just have to pick your battles. And that was one where I think Nina Mills has to say, you know what, there's 3 post players around me. I'm underneath the basket. I'm just going to dribble this one out or pass. But luckily, Martin Methodist keeps the basketball.
Pass out to Williams off the inbound, lobs it over. Mills is going to step back, shoot a 3, miss. And there's going to be a foul on the floor. Who's it on?
It's going to be on, I think, Grissett, who fouled Mills after the shot. So Nina Mills is going to get 3 at the stripe.
So LaPorche Grissett, freshman out of Mobile, Alabama from Blount High School, called for the unforgivable foul from 3. First shot, rattles in and good. Mills, she's got 11. So again, Nina Mills, junior out of Coleman, has played exceptionally well in this ball game, has run the court whenever she wants, really. She's that good of a player. She hits her second, so she's got 12, 57-48. And they're up by 9 with 5:16 left to play in this ball game. Third shot's up, sinks it. So if you're Mobile, what do you have to do offensively? Of course, you got to score, but when you switch it back to defense, how are you going to run that to force turnovers?
Well, there's one way to do it. Nice jumper there from Jamika Hudson right in the middle of the lane, but it's really going to have to be moving the basketball and getting open looks. You're not going to be able to rely on Connick and Speed to just knock down shots on their own because they're not shooting well tonight. Both have been pretty much ice cold, so you're going to have to use the offense to create and get some open looks elsewhere.
Grissett will be called for the foul. So it's 58-50, up by 8. It's Martin Methodist with the basketball. Nolan's got it right wing, going to drive middle. Dish it out. Nice look to Williams. She's going to shoot the 2, miss. Rebound down low. Put back up and blocked. Clayton misses it. And Jaquela Johnson takes it back. Hudson's got it, pushing up from Mobile. Top of the key. Works right side to Speed. Ball in the lane. Taken away again by Beatty, and there she is defensively right in the middle of things.
And Mobile trying to force passes again offensively. If the pass isn't there, Just don't pass it.
A shot at the elbow is going to be sunk, and that's going to be Abby Clayton. 3-point play, or excuse me, she has 3 points, up 60-50, up by 10.
Coach Evans needs a timeout. They've got to stop something. They've got to regroup because Mobile is scuffling right now.
Pass into Myers, nice move, goes up, and she's going to get it to fall. So Myers has got 8. Timeout, Mobile. You ready or what? 60-52, up by 8 is Martin Methodist. We'll take a break and listen to SSAC Sports Network. Coming out of the timeout for Mobile, down by 8, 60-52. Martin Methodist will have the ball inbound, be out to Nina Mills. Backcourt pressure by the Rams. Mills gets out of the trouble. Now pass it up. Nolan gets it across. Working right side. She's going to pull up for the 2-pointer. Miss. Rebound Beatty. She's going to go up left side. It's going to roll in and good.
Well, Beatty's been doing it on the defense. But there she gets the offensive board and an easy putback, and things are just not going well for Mobile right now. Offensively, they're turning the ball over.
Conan's going to shoot a deep 3 and miss.
Defensively, Mobile can't get the rebound, but here they get an offensive board.
Back to Koenig. She's going to travel, trying to go in the lane, so turnover Mobile. Redhawks up by 10, 62-52.
Koenig takes a seat after that travel. And I tell you what, Koenig and Speed, they're the 2 shooters, 2 of the main scorers for Mobile, and neither one has played very well tonight.
Splits defenders is Mills, offensive for Redhawks. Good defense from Mobile, but Williams gets past him, puts up the floater, and it falls.
Got to stop the ball right down the middle of the lane.
Up by 12, 64-52. Under 3 minutes to go left in this game. 3 gets put up. Miss, but gobbled up by Tanika Myers. She'll be fouled from behind, so she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul's going to be called on Nina Mills. First foul of the game. Clean game from Nina Mills offensively and defensively.
And now 9 team fouls for both sides. So from here on out, it's going to be a foul and 2 shots.
Miles hits it, first shot. See if she can hit the back end. She's got 9 points tonight. Second shot, 10, double figures now. 64-54, 10-point ball game. Backcourt, pressure. Good job for Mobile. Pushing across Nina Mills, though. And Hudson for the foul. Got to get her body around. Try not to foul right there. It's going to be 10th team foul. It's going to be first on Hudson. In the double bonus rest of the way is Martin Methodist, and Mills going to look to cap it off. Puts the first shot up, misses. Too strong. She's got 13 points, and see if she can hit the backside of the double bonus. Kelsey Smith checks in for Martin Methodist. Free throw is good for Mills. She's got 14. So 65-54, up by 11. Martin Methodist in the lanes. Hudson puts up the shot. It's going to rattle in and out. See who comes down with the rebound, puts up a shot. That's going to be Michelle Swopes. So Swopes will go on the line to shoot 2.
Lots of whistles in this one as we are whittled down to about 2.5 minutes to go in the second half. And there's lots of bodies inside. When there's that many people in a crowded lane, there's going to be contact.
First shot is good. Swopes got 5 now. Foul's going to be called on Nolan. That's her second. Team's 10th as well. So both teams going to be in the double bonus rest of the way in this ball game. 2:35 left to play. And Michelle Swopes, the junior out of Fort Payne, transfer from Snead State Community College. Shot's going to fall. She's got 6. Hit both free throws. Mills is going to get the inbound. Works across half court. And it's going to be an offensive foul on Mills. So turnover. 56 down by 9 is Mobile. They have the ball of 2:30 to go. So Speed will check back in as well as Shaquella Johnson.
And maybe that'll give Mobile a little bit of life. A good job to take the charge as Nina Mills just tried to sprint it up floor. The bench kind of got on their feet a little bit, started clapping. So maybe that was the spark they needed.
Hudson passing to Connor, the left wing. Drives middle, back out. Speed. She's going to put the long 3, but blocked is Williams. Takes it up court. Take it coast to coast. Be fouled from behind. It's Molly Speed. And you can see a substitution as Westry's going to come in. It's about as fast as Molly Speed entered the game. Coach Billy Evans is going to take her out, and Westry will come in after the first free throw by Janasio Williams.
Yeah, really good job defensively by Williams, just rejecting that shot. And then Speed, who we've mentioned, has had a rough night, fouls on the other end as Williams misses her first attempt.
Westry comes in for Speed. Second foul on Speed. Miss free throw, rebound Johnson for Mobile. Up is Hudson, down 65-56. Got to shoot the ball. Gets it low block by Myers, goes up. Stolen away by Williams again at the top. She's going to take it all the way to the rack, and it's going to be right off the glass. Good for a 2-point basket. So good defense on Martin Methodist in. It's a timeout, 67-56. Up by 11 is Martin Methodist. We'll return right after this. You're listening to the SSAC Sports Network. Minute 56 left in this ball game. Mobile will have the ball inbound, going to let it roll. It's Hudson, picks it back up, try to save some clock, conserve it. Connick's got it right side. Down by 11. Hudson's going to take it top of the key and drive in, go for the 2-pointer. That's not what they need. Rebound, Williams. She's going to be fouled from behind. And they're going to call the foul against Mobile.
He just reached out and grabbed her to try to prevent the fast break, but it's not like there wasn't anybody back that could have defended her.
Half the team was back for Mobile, but reach in, it's going to be a foul on Hudson. So Williams at the line is going to shoot. Rattles up and in. She's got 8. Out by 12 are the Redhawks, 68-56. So we're going to go ahead and pencil them in tomorrow against number 1 Bethel.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You got a minute 42 in this one, Daryl.
Williams hits the second one, up by 13 with a minute and 42, 69-56.
You're that guy.
So saying if Martin Methodist wins this game, they'll go on to play Bethel tomorrow, number 1 seeded team at 5:30. Rebound's going to come down, and Wade back on court. So good news for Martin Methodist because they can use her later in the tournament. So up by 13, Wade's going to go to the free throw stripe. So whoever wins this, again, will advance to play number 1 Bethel, number 2 Loyola against number 7 in the bottom half of the bracket. So whoever wins this will make it to the Elite 8 of the conference basketball tournament. First shot's hit from Wade. And it's 70-56, up by 14 with a minute and 28 to go.
And I think Coach Billy Evans of the University of Mobile kind of going through the stages of anger right now. And right now he's in the stage where he's going to put the jacket back on, keep the arms folded, and not say a whole lot.
For a second, I thought he walked off the court.
He was thinking about it.
Speed's got it. Back around at the top is Morris. So ball's going to go off the legs of Kara Anderson, who's checked in for the senior, going to get some playing time in her last game. So 71-56, a minute 15 left in this game.
Coach Evans is over there. He's got both palms raised up to the sky. There are 2 players on the left wing side by side, and then a pass inside goes off his player and out of bounds, and he is fuming on the inside right now.
Mills in the lane. Back out to Williams. So, of course, we want to remind you, be on the court, interview with the coach after the game to end the broadcast. Shot from baseline's hit from Williams, so add to the lead, 73-56. Coming up for Game 8, the last of today here in the quarterfinals, number 5, William Carey, against number 4, Faulkner in the men's side. Speed's going to put up the long shot, big block by Williams, pushed around, and a floater's going to be put up, and it's going to rattle in and good by Morris. And a timeout's called for Coach Billy Evans, so he wants to talk it over. It's 73-58. Red Hawks up, 30-second timeout, so we'll take one too. You're listening to Southern State Sports Network. .32 seconds and counting in the game. Martin Methodist brings it up as Mills, driving the lane, back out to Williams. So stick around for the interview at half court. I'll meet with Coach Cal Bent and the player of the game for Martin Methodist. One of his choosing, 15 seconds left. 8 on the shot clock, got to shoot it before the game clock. Williams puts up a shot, misses back in, rebound Dello. And that's going to do it. 73-58. Shot's going to go out of bounds, but it doesn't matter. End of the game. Martin Methodist advances to play number 1 Bethel tomorrow. That game is scheduled for 5:30 p.m. So stick around. We'll be right back for the interview of the midcourt. You're listening to SSAC Sports Network. All right, back on SSAC Sports Network, Daryl Puckett sitting down with star placer Kelsey Nowlin. Kelsey, you had 17 points, had a real solid game. Moving on tomorrow, play number 1 seed Bethel. Great job going in the paint, shooting the basketball.
Thank you.
Yeah, 17 points. You know, you really created a lot of shots, but for your team, you played well. But going forward tomorrow, what's one thing you're going to try to work on to try to advance the championship bracket?
We most definitely want to pick it up on the defensive end. We need to box out because, you know, Bethel's a good rebounding team, so that's what we really need to focus on is the defensive end.
That's
and the
right.
offense will come together.
Okay, well, appreciate it, Kelsey. You got 17 tonight. That'll do it for the broadcast here. And we'll bring it up for the last game. Game 8 of today on SSAC Sports Network. And Kelsey, turn around for us and we look at the camera. Everybody looking at you. There we go. We'll wrap it up, and we'll see you in the next game. Final here is 73-58. Martin Methodist wins. We'll be right back listening to Southern State Sports Network. Well, we're back on the court. Cal Benton with us. Coach, we almost left you out of the broadcast, but big win for your girls. 73-58 is the final. What's the mindset going in against Bethel, number 1 seed tomorrow?
You know, I'm just going to tell them here in a couple minutes, look, we got beat by them twice. We're just going to put the jerseys on and go compete and, you know, let it all hang out and see what happens. I want our kids to go compete. And really anything can happen at that point, but they're a really, really good ball club, and we have some difficulty matching up in some spots, but we'll see what happens.
Coach, you got a good team, really good guard play, but you can play down low on the glass too. But like I say, 9 out of 10 times, a team that wins off the board is going to win the ball game, so you got to come strong against Bethel, but I guess what's your opinion off the boards for your team?
That's always been a strength of ours. You know, average, you know, right around 46, 47 a game. But I thought we did a good job there the last 2 minutes of kind of cleaning it up on the defensive end, finishing possessions, some things. Yeah, we're going to have to be ready to go. I mean, not just rebounding tomorrow, but, you know, we're going to have to be able to execute offensively, and we're going to have to keep guards in front. Ball can't stick on offense. So we'll just rest up tonight and give them all we got tomorrow.
Bring it back tomorrow. Big win for your team, Coach. Thanks again for meeting with us.
Appreciate
and good luck tomorrow against Bethel. That's a final, 73-58. We'll take it a break. Come back to you for the Faulkner game. You're listening to the Southern Sports Network.